All right, so move on to the final segment. I'll be sharing my thoughts on Pat McAfee joining Randy Orton's side on the road to WrestleMania. Guys, I can't even believe I'm doing this segment for you guys this close to WrestleMania. The WWE found a way to destroy one of your biggest matches on the WrestleMania 42 card between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. You just found a way to destroy one of the greatest feuds, a feud that has been built up for nearly 20 years between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. The mentor versus teacher match for WrestleMania, the dream match. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes were a part of Legacy, one of the biggest factions in the late 2000s. Everything is down the drain because they believe that Pat McAfee is the answer to help build up Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. The Randy Orton heel turn was phenomenal weeks ago on SmackDown when he turned against his friend Cody Rhodes and his aspirations to go after his 15th world title in the WWE. That was great. But then Randy Orton following instructions from someone on the phone and then teasing that wrestling has more than one royal family. You're teasing for a second, third generation star, someone with wrestling in their bloodline to join you to help you win your 15th WWE Championship and take it off the waist of Cody Rhodes. And WWE, they fumbled this so bad because you could have had so many options join Randy Orton. You could have had Arn Anderson, who's no longer under contract with AEW, join Randy Orton. You could have had the Nature Boy Ric Flair. They got some real ties together. Their Evolution days. Joined Randy Orton to help him win his 15th title. You could have had Ted DiBiase Jr., the third member of Legacy with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in the late 2000s. You could have even made a phone call to Shane McMahon to join Randy Orton to help him win his 15th world title. Nope, we're just going to throw Pat McAfee in the mix and call it a day. And fans will love it, right? Pat McAfee delivered somewhat of a decent promo on SmackDown, but the execution of this and the overall excitement for this feud has went down the drain because fans were not expecting Pat McAfee to join Randy Orton's side. What the hell does Pat McAfee honestly have to do with any wrestling royalties or any wrestling bloodline? Zero. Nada. This is a former NFL punter, respectfully. This is a guy that works on ESPN, respectfully. Why is a celebrity right by Randy Orton's side on the road to WrestleMania? You just destroyed one of your biggest feuds heading into Vegas between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. And WWE, does the WWE really think the fans are going to eat this shit up? Having another celebrity cost Cody Rhodes the WWE Championship at WrestleMania? Like we just seen Travis Scott, someone that's no longer even associated with the WWE, help John Cena win his 17th world title last year in the main event of WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes. Do we really need to see a rerun with a different celebrity and a different wrestler taking the title off of Cody Rhodes' hands? And the fact that celebrities like Pat McAfee, iShow, Speed, Jelly Roll, Lil Yachty have guaranteed WrestleMania appearances with some guys and gals that work their ass off year in and year out, like Ilya Dragunov, Io Sky, Carmelo Hayes, Damian Priest, Tiffany Stratton, Asuka. These people are not guaranteed to be a part of the WrestleMania show, but you have celebrities being thrown left and right at us because they think this is so cool for WrestleMania. The marketing's going to be so good. The advertisement's going to be so good. And I think that WWE has lost their true direction of what wrestling fans really want. I honestly think the WWE has peaked since WrestleMania 40. And that's not a hot take. That's a real wrestling fan that's been watching the product since 05, 06 as a child, in my childhood, watching this company grow from the highs and the lows. I don't think they have any true direction of what wrestling fans are really looking for. We're looking for good storylines. We don't need celebrities down our throats every big PLE. It ain't working. And you're taking these big celebrities and giving them more screen time and having more guaranteed roles on for WrestleMania compared to the people that I just mentioned that have busted their ass 365 days out of the week to get an opportunity to be on the card. But I just feel like TKO, they just care about the money. They just care about the overpricing of tickets. They just care about the advertisements. They just care about the sponsors. They don't really care what wrestling fans really want. And that's a problem for Triple H. I don't care if you're a puppet acting like you run the WWE or not, TKO or not. You are a 14-time world champion. You used to eat, sleep, and breathe the company, and you still do. But you know this is not something that you used to do in NXT. You know this is not something you used to do in the WWE when you took over the creative when Vince McMahon stepped down. You know this is not the way to go. And if they fumble WrestleMania 42, they are in a world of trouble. Now, the card is looking nice. The card is looking nice, I will say. But the excitement to get there, it does not feel like we're on the road to WrestleMania. It feels like we're on the road to, honestly, a Saudi Arabia card, like a King or a Queen of the Ring, or a Crown Jewel card. This does not feel like WrestleMania. And they have built it up based off of bad booking decisions, and just doing things that they think is best for business, rather than listening to fans online for several different scenarios and stories and matches, etc., for what is really best for wrestling fans. So this Pat McAfee shit is not good for business. What TKO is doing right now is not good for business. The WWE has a big assignment for WrestleMania 42, and that's to hit it out of the park. I'm not asking you to make it, well, actually, you should be making it as special as WrestleMania 39 was. You should be making it as special as WrestleMania 40 was. Because honestly, right now, it feels like they peaked after that. WrestleMania 41 was, honestly, you removed those triple threat matches of Punk, Reigns, Rollins, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. The whole card last year was not WrestleMania worthy. It was one of the worst WrestleManias that we've seen in recent memory. So they got to put it together. And that's just how I feel about the company right now. I'm honestly only excited for 3 WrestleMania matches right now. And I should not be saying that with under 2 weeks to go before the Super Bowl of wrestling, WrestleMania. But that's my overall thoughts on Pat McAfee joining Randy Orton's side. That's my overall rant about TKO right now, it being the boss of the WWE, if you want to say that. But things got to change for wrestling fans. But that's all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.